As the 2019-2020 school year was rounding out, everyone at CHS was dreaming about the final moments of their year: spring break, spring sports, prom, final goodbyes, and graduation. But on March 13th, every plan was about to change. As the coronavirus pandemic started to grow in America, the Fayette County School Corporation would be closed until April 13th. Sooner than later, Governor Eric Holcomb closed all Indiana schools for the remainder of the year to help slow the spread. The hallways that used to be flooded with students are now empty, classrooms were missing their teachers, and the only people on campus was administration. Sadly, this meant a lot of loss for the senior class. The activities that we waited for our entire lives had to be changed because of social distancing guidelines. But even though it all may be different for everyone, we are still going to make the best of it. And the CHS Today crew was not going to let this pandemic stop us from having our final show. We may be apart and it may look a little bit different, but we are here to give you your final announcements from the class of 2020. And now it's time for CHS Today.
Hi, it's Amanda here, live from my living room to start off the show. The 2020 CHS graduation ceremony has been moved to July 11th at 11 in the morning. Due to social distancing, each senior will get 4 tickets for family and friends to attend the ceremony as well. More information on when to pick up these tickets and regarding graduation practice will be sent through an email in the coming weeks. The corporation and CHS ask graduates and families to be patient and understanding in this time as things may change. Our hope is to provide a graduation that adheres to the guidelines of the state so that the 2020 class may graduate like they have been hoping.
Any seniors that won't be able to pick up their diploma on July 11th are able to come and pick up their diplomas on June 4th. You are able to bring your family and there will be a photographer there to take your picture. Be sure to keep checking your emails because all of this is subject to change, and you'll also get further updates on anything else happening at CHS.
The Fayette County Free Fair Queen Contest will still be held this summer. The contest will be on June 14th at 3 in the afternoon at Expo Hall. If you are interested in signing up and have not done so, please call Tina O'Neill at 765-265-9974. The cutoff to sign up is May 24th. The Fayette County Free Fair will still be held at the end of July this year with social distancing recommended. If you feel it necessary to wear a mask, you may do so. And the 4-H exhibits and shows will still be held. The Free Fair is scheduled to happen July 25th through August 1st at the fairground.
Due to COVID-19, the library will be collecting Chromebooks, textbooks, and library books a little differently. Seniors, we ask that you bring in your Chromebooks with a stylus and charger to the front office as soon as you are finished with your schoolwork. We also ask that you bring in any textbooks and library books that still need to be returned. Seniors, please return these in before graduation. The front office is open from Monday through Friday from 8 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon. Please be sure to turn in all of school property.
Underclassmen, you do not have to turn in your Chromebooks if you are returning to CHS next year. If you are transferring, turn in your Chromebooks with stylus and charger as soon as possible. You will also need to come in to schedule a withdrawal appointment with Mr. Judd.
The 2020 CHS prom has been moved to Saturday, July 18th at the Roberts Building from 7:30 to 10:30 in the evening. Promenade will be held at the CHS Auditorium from 6 to 7 that same evening. There are only 2 guests allowed per senior at Promenade. After prom will be held at the CHS Fieldhouse from 10:30 at night to 1 in the morning. The prom court has also been announced. Please congratulate Lily Gay, Grace Silcott, Marissa Newcomb, Katie Keegan, Sophia Ryckman, Dylan Bennington, Clay Garrison, Carter James, Nick Henry, and Ethan Glass. Congratulations to all those who have made it, and we can't wait to see you at prom.
All hallway and PE lockers are currently being cleaned out. If you have left anything in your locker that you may need, please stop by the front office to pick them up. Office hours are Monday through Friday from 8 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon.
If you have any questions for the school and feel you have been unable to get a hold of anyone, please call and leave a voicemail. We will give you a call back and answer any questions you may have.
All summer sports activities, including practices and conditioning, have been postponed until July 1st. This is subject to change with new guidelines from the IHSAA and the state. Please be sure to check the Connersville Athletics Twitter and webpage for more updated information.
All current physicals for any returning athlete for the 2020-2021 school year will be acknowledged.
Any incoming 7th grader and any athlete who does not have a physical on file will be asked to fill out a new physical form located on the athletics website. You must have a physical on file to participate in any school sports this upcoming school year.
All Winter Sports Awards winners are asked to check the Connersville Athletics Twitter for information on picking up their plaques and patches. The athletic department is finding a way to at least get the seniors their awards. Underclassmen might have to wait until next school year.
The CHS Athletic Department will not be announcing a male and female Athlete of the Year for the 2019-2020 school year. We feel it would be unfair to announce each when some of the athletes were unable to participate in their second sport. We would like to thank all seniors for their contributions to the CHS Athletics. You will be missed.
Thanks, guys. Although we were unable to recognize Athlete of the Year, we will recognize the Extra Mile Awards. Those seniors are Tylissa Beckner for cross country and basketball, Allie Bell for volleyball and track and field, Gavin Parsley for tennis and track and field, and Cheyenne Young for basketball, soccer, and track and field. You can pick up your plaques in the athletic office between 8 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon, Monday through Friday. Congratulations.
There will be a senior class parade on June 6th at 11 in the morning. Seniors and all other participants are asked to meet in the high school football parking lot with their decorated cars to celebrate the class of 2020. For more information, please check your emails and the school website.
Tonight, the CHS choirs will be presenting their virtual spring concert on Channel 3 and the CHS Today YouTube at 7:30. This will be choral director Roger Tyler's final concert at CHS before he retires this summer. We would like to thank Mr. Tyler for all he's done for CHS and the CHS Music Department. He will be sorely missed. So make sure to tune in at 7:30 on Channel 3 or the CHS Today YouTube to watch this spectacular event.
I'd like to thank all the teachers and my friends that just made life the way it was during my high school career, even during all this COVID-19 stuff that's going on. I don't really have any advice for anyone on what you're going to experience when you get into high school. It's an extremely crazy ride and you never know what's going to expect to happen. It's just always be yourself and just whatever makes you happy, make sure that you continue to do that and just be yourself and everything will just turn out all right.
Don't leave other people to clean up your messes, please.
One piece of advice that I would give any high school student is to take advantage of all the opportunities that the school gives you, whether that be CHS school clubs or sports. I was on the swim team and I had a lot of fun doing it. It was a lot of fun being on the team and being a part of something that I've always done. I was on the track team as a manager and it was a lot of fun to go to all the meets and meet new people and expand my circle. I will miss being at CHS, but I know that whatever the future holds for me is going to be great.
Honestly, in high school, just make sure you're making memories and making friends. Just have a good time. That's all that really matters. Goodbye.
I want to give a general thank you to every teacher that I've had the past 4 years of high school. You have shaped me to the person who I am today. You have also seen me grow up from a weird, shy emo girl to a girl who's less shy and less weird and hopefully less emo. I want to thank specifically Tyler Zerby. He has seen me through the best and worst of me. He has seen me cry. He has read numerous of my papers. Okay, those 2 factors of me, horrifying, scary, not good things. But he's still a constant factor in my life, so I want to say thank you for being there. I also want to give a huge thank you to Joe Glowacki. I know sophomore year Sophia was just going to drop out after he was going to retire from CHS Today, and I'm glad he pushed me to continue to do it, because without him, I want to be here, and everybody loves me here. I also want to give a big thank you to everybody that I've ever met, whether we were 3 friends or we had like a long time friendship. Thanks for being here. Without you, I would be totally lost and I'd be really sad. And my one piece of advice would be don't procrastinate. Procrastinators get nowhere in life except behind. So don't procrastinate. Those are my thank yous and those are my advice. Have a good day.
Also, some advice for you guys. Always stay humble and always chase your dreams. Don't ever give up. Stay faithful.
I quickly want to say thank you guys so much for the love and support that you have given me through my edits over the course of my time at CHS Today. It is because of the love and support that it fuels my creative drive, and I plan on showing that in the future. Thank you again. This is Colin Williams. goodbye.
So this is my final goodbye video. I know that a lot of us did not expect this to happen, especially as seniors. We didn't expect it just to end so quickly. None of us really got our last hurrah or our last spring season. And I know for me, not having my last track season was very heartbreaking. A lot of us seniors were very ready to just give it our all and give it our best go. But, you know, none of this was really planned or expected, and it was just kind of taken away from us like that. I would like to thank a few of my teachers. I would like to thank Miss Combs. I would like to thank Miss Burke, Mr. Horn, Mr. Beckman, Mr. Mitchell, because I know he would be hurt if I did not put him in this video, and Mr. Carey Brown. I would like to thank all of you for making my sophomore through senior year the best it could be. I would also like to thank Miss Job and Glowalkie for making TV probably my funnest class that I've ever been in. Just hanging around you guys and making everybody laugh and just having a good time. If I had to give advice to younger classmen, I would probably just say just to be yourself. Don't worry about other people, because in the long run their opinions just don't matter. Once you're out of high school and you go to college, you will meet new people and it will be a completely different scene.
Thank you to my wonderful teachers and family for your patience and kindness.
My one piece of advice for any upcoming student is to go out there and try new things. Don't be afraid to go out of your comfort zone, because there might be an amazing opportunity that you're going to miss out on and that you could have had a lot of fun in. So this is Sanders signing off for the final time.
My only words of advice to anyone who's a, underclassman or who's about to be a senior this year or whoever's watching, is do your homework. Don't be a procrastinator. It sucks. And really just live a positive life. Like, you're always going to have those bad days and there's nothing you can do about them, but always live on the mindset of, end the day better than what you found it. Walk outside and it's raining, go to bed and it's raining. I hope that somewhere throughout that day, you made it a good day. You helped someone out, you made a couple bets here and there, as a joke, made a couple new friends, laughed, whatever. Because the worst thing you can do is waste time, especially in 4 years of high school. It just flies right by. I can still remember my first couple of days of freshman year, and I can still remember my first couple of days of sophomore, junior year, and my first couple of days of senior year, and now it's over. So time is very valuable, and don't waste it on a bad day of he said, she said. Do what you say, and only what you say, and live about your life and don't worry about other people's lives. And that's all I got. Stay positive, I guess.
Thank you, CHS, for all of the wonderful memories. And to all of the students, make sure you take every single moment because it goes by way too fast.
Thank you, everyone, students and teachers at CHS, for the impact you've had on my life these past 4 years. I am so glad to have made friendships with everyone here, and I know our time was cut short, but I just wish you all the best, and I hope you have a great school year next year. Thank you all, and goodbye.
And for our final announcement of the year, Mrs. Job has put together a special video for the class of 2020. Here is 2019 to 2020 Greatest Days.
Together we can be the start of it. Making sure these are the greatest days. Greatest days. Greatest days of our lives so far. Greatest days of our lives so far. Greatest
Be aware, CHS. Be aware. Pick up your trash! These are the greatest days, oh, oh. That's true, CHS. Some of your greatest days might be in high school, but don't forget that you have a whole life ahead of you, and I don't think that you should let the quarantine get you down or mess up your little rhythm that you were setting if you're a freshman, a sophomore, a junior, because I'm a senior and I am trying not to let it mess it up, and that's my biggest advice I have to say is don't let this little quarantine and COVID crisis mess up your bump or mess up your academics, because there is a future and the world's not stopping, and so you need to keep going. So I encourage you to do that, maybe even challenge yourself, or maybe this made you realize, oh, I like this, or maybe you realized you had a talent that you didn't. So I encourage you to go and try new things, maybe try a different sport, or try a different club, or start a club, you know, depending on how dangerous you're feeling. But that's some advice I have. Truly be yourself. I think that if you be yourself, you'll attract the same kind of people who have the same kind of energy, which will help you go even farther than you were. So just be yourself. Don't worry about bringing in a whole bunch of friends or being popular, because if you be yourself, you'll bring plenty of people, because people will like you for who you are. So I just want to say my final goodbyes here, since this is the last show. This has been LaTerrian Harrison, you know, Big L. I'm gonna miss Jay. I'm gonna miss all the teachers. Even if we never met, or we didn't talk much, you probably impacted me in some sort of way. You definitely impacted it, and I just want to thank everybody in Connorsville and at the high school who kind of welcomed me into a Spartan family and gave me a home away from home, if you want. That kind of sounds cliche, but it really was. Being a student athlete, being in clubs, being president of some clubs as well. So I really enjoyed everybody I met in high school, and I really hope that even if you didn't like me or I said I didn't like you, that everything's okay and that you made it through the quarantine with as little problems as possible, and I hope that everybody kept up on their homework. This is LaTerrian Harrison signing off. Thank you, City of Connorsville, and thank you, high school.
And that's all for CHS today.